Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Assistant Commissioner of Police killed. 28 confirmed dead in bloody clash in Edo State. Hello, my people. Very warm big thank you to every one of you out there. We really appreciate you. This is really making Edo State not in a good light at all. We heard about, the whole NSAS where hoodlums were hijacked the process, and we heard about, the first major prison break in the country. Others we attempted was in Benin, where over 2,000 inmates were released. But we know that about 288 has returned. So says what we've heard, from the prison, from the wordings, the information we got. Some have willingly returned, however, others are at large. And this has led to the skyrocket of cult activities, some that have been in court, that were carrying out dangerous activity in Edo State, that were put in prison, have come out and in fact is deadly. Let's carry on and get all the details. The Assistant Commissioner of Police, ACP, named withheld, was shot on Friday in Benin, the Edo State capital, in the exchange of gunfire with cultists who engaged in supremacy battle. Died on Saturday at the University of Benin Teaching Hospital, UBTH. Two other policemen, both inspectors, who were also shot along with the ACP, were still receiving treatment at UBTH at the time of this filing, but on a danger list with bloody littering the street, but on the dangerous list with bodies littering the streets and roads of Benin and its environment. 3 policemen ran into an ambush by the ravaging Eye and Viking court group during rescue mission on the notorious Oba Sokpoba Mauritania Way axis of Benin. Death of the ACP was confirmed in confidence on Saturday evening through telephone by a senior police officer of Edo Command. The number of persons, both innocent residents and cultists, who have lost their lives on the rival war between members of two cult groups rose from 18 to 28, from Friday figure of 18 and now presently at 28, as the shooting and killing both night and broad daylight still continues. Our reporters gathered that policemen in Edo we are now receiving threats and calls from fleeing 1,993 inmates who escaped on October the 19th from the Maximum Correction Center White House on Sapele Road and the Medium Correction Center in Airport Road, both in Benin, during the NSAS protests that were hijacked by hoodlums. The threats, calls, and messages were mostly for policemen who investigated and prosecuted the convicted of the escapees. It was also learned that the sudden increase of the volume of illegal arms and ammunition in Edo State was as a result of the looting and vandalization of 7 police stations in Edo State on October the 19th, with large range of arms and ammunition now in the arms of criminals, mostly the fleeing suspects in the cells of the burned police station and the escapee of the 2 correction center, mostly cultists who immediately returned to crime. Sadly, just Saturday, a medical practitioner, Dr. Maxwell, working for the Edo State government-owned Central Hospital Benin, was shot by the rapid gunmen suspected to be cultists. He was still receiving treatment in an undisclosed hospital in Benin. 18 feared dead in the Edo court war. The doctor who was shot near the mobile filling station in Isokolo Road, Benin, while his Toyota Corona Saloon was snatched at gunpoint. That was what resulted to the shooting. Moving around the hotspot in Benin, especially Upper Sakboba area and some other very notorious area, government-owned University of Benin, UNIBEN, Saturday evening revealed that the residents were living in fear and mostly remained indoors to avoid being hit by stray bullets, with ninth life disappearing. The cultists were still looking for rivals to kill while searching from house to house without any challenge, in spite of the heavy deployment of soldiers in Benin and its environment. The cultists were still openly revealing the AK-47 rifle, machete, battle axe, broken bottles, clubs, and other dangerous weapons in broad daylight, walking, gallivanting the streets with them in their hands, while already shooting sporadically throughout the night, thereby hitting tension in Benin and its environment. Edo Commissioner of Police Baba Tunde Kolamu, through the telephone Saturday interview, insists that the office of the men of the command were working within existing limits to restore normalcy to the state, while assuring that all the criminals would soon be arrested and prosecuted to serve as a deterrent to others. Kolamu said, just imagine what it meant that our 3 police stations along the Sakaba road have been destroyed and burnt. Patrol vehicles were destroyed in many other parts of Edo State. All the officers and men in the burnt police station are now operating from the state police headquarters in the government reservation area, GRA, Benin City. The peaceful EndSARS protest was hijacked by hoodlums. The protest took a violent turn in Benin State when inmates of two correction centers in the Benin City were set free. So what do you expect? Some of the escapees have been sending threat messages to my policemen who investigated and prosecuted them. One of the escapees, who was convicted for murder, went the same day, October the 19th this year. As soon as he was free from the prison, he went to kill the prosecutor witness in his village, but he was immediately arrested. Everybody must be part of the restoration of sanity to Edo State. People who know the escapees should avoid and avail us information about them. I'm sure that you are not sleeping, and we are not. But with all that is happening in Edo State, to the police in Edo State, some of these hatchers are expected, but we are not sleeping, and we'll continue to do our work. As I speak to you, I'm on my way to visit 3 of our personnel, an ACP and 2 inspectors who were shot with these court activities all going on. Edo State Police Commissioner also urged residents of the South State not to panic, but to go about their lawful business while assuring the adequate protection of life and property in Edo State. God bless you. Bye for now.